Okay. I think we should be up. No. This is not the right character. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry about that. Do not worry about what that was. Oh, game. The Young Goose. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Assault level 1. So, I'm gonna take all my keys out of my pocket. Last time I was only able to stream for 2 hours, but in 2 hours we got these boys done, so that's great. Also, I did my research, you know, be proud, and I figured out that how crystal works in this game actually isn't as crazy as I thought it was. It does add damage, but only really to modifiers. So lightning is kind of my only way to go, actually. So yeah, we're gonna go make a lightning reinforced club. I might go make a lightning hand axe depending on how I feel the attack speed is, but yeah. Or kill these goons. I need to go by the Crest of Artoria still. I don't know what that guy's doing, but I'm gonna take advantage of it. He's not coming to fight me. Duke, my friend, how are you, buddy? How are you doing tonight, man? Hope you're well. Hope you are well. Good question? Yeah, for sure, buddy. What's up? What do you got for me? Frick. I see you sent a message here. Are magic shields or weapons worth it? It depends on what kind of, like, are you talking about like the actual infusion called magic? If like you're talking about the actual magic infusion, no, unless you're leveling intelligence. Because magic makes it so that it does magic damage and it slightly scales with int, whereas enchanted, which is the next step up, makes it so int scaling is even higher. Magic shield, like the buff itself, is pretty good, albeit like it's not amazing. It's not the best thing to ever happen, but yeah, if you're talking about like the magic enchant specifically, it's not amazing. But when you're talking about like lightning or fire or chaos or something like that, those are really good. I will say probably for a playthrough, you're best off to just do a plus 15 weapon. So if you have a strength build, it's probably recommended to just go plus 15 on that weapon. But for low damage runs like I'm doing, it's best to do something else. I hope that answers your question. If it did not, just let me know. Okay. Right. So I figured out that if I really maximize my armor, it's actually better for me to use the Havel's Ring. But that being said, I need to maximize the armor. Well, I had pictures, but say I don't really anymore. What do I do? Sorcerer hat, sage robe, brigand gauntlets, and hollow warrior waistcloth. And that's actually without Havel's Ring, isn't it? Oh my goodness, Truth with the 5-viewer host? Holy crap, welcome Truth and viewers. Hope you are all well. Oh my goodness. The generosity is unreal. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's crazy. Hello everybody. Welcome. I need to go place the Lord Vessel. Hi, Truth. Thank you. Thank you, you kind soul. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all well. Okay, now we place the Lord Vessel. I kind of want to go get some more Titanite chunks here, but Cater, you can also use the Jagged Ghost Blade. Hint, hint. I could use the Jagged Ghost Blade. You're correct. Although I have to farm for one. Do you want me to farm for one? Is that what we're doing here, Truth? Anything for you for the 5-viewer host. That's crazy. That's not. Oh. Just gonna speed things up a little bit by quitting out to let the elevator rise. Just don't waste time, essentially. Oh, yeah, I need to collect some Titanite chunks from Anorlando Ruins, so I need to go drain that. But you do you. How are you? I'm great. I'm great. I hope you're well. How was the stream? I stopped by and said hi, hi during your run. But I wanted to stream, so I started streaming right away. I just love doing it. It's so much fun. Hey, don't hit me. Look, I'm not doing anything, alright? I'm just taking a walk. A nice stroll down memory lane here. Firekeeper soul. Put out, because I'm a cheeser. I will cheese that all day. I'm glad you're streaming. Thank you. Again, I always appreciate the support you give me. You're always hosting me and stopping by in streams. Thoroughly appreciate that. I'm gonna make some coffee. Be right back. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, chat. This is a little grindy spot here. Unfortunately, it's RNG. If the ghosts kill me as I'm going up the ladder. So you might see me. Oh, this is bad. You might see me die a few times here and have to do this run back. But it's part of the challenge of this run. Take much too long for me to try to kill every single one, so I have to keep running at it here. So this part's all fine, and normally if I have 10 dexterity, I can shoot this guy with a bow. But at soul level 1, as you can see, I have 9 dex. So that option is unavailable to us, where we basically just have to run and pray that we don't get hit here. Okay. We didn't get hit, so that's really good, but we can get hit going up. Darn. It was almost first try, though. We were really high up in the ladder. Remember, everybody? Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Oh, man, why am I here? I had to rest in the bonfire. Okay. So, club is only +1 right now. But yeah, Small and Ornstein are dead. Dead, obviously, as we can warp. But I haven't beat any of the lords or any of the optional bosses. I haven't started DLC quite yet. That's where we are at. I would normally like crack souls and stuff here, but we have a blood stain with quite a few souls on it. So, and if we lost it, then I would lose all the souls that are back up in case. Okay, don't stab me, Jost, please. And after this run, it's the N64 controller run. So any y'all would like to catch that? That's what's next in the queue. I'm gonna try Soul Level 1. It looks really fun. So in Dark Souls 1, Soul Level 1 can be cheesed really easily with the weapon that's in the title, the Blacksmith Giant Hammer. You can get 500 AR at Soul Level 1 with a +5 Blacksmith Giant Hammer, which is insane. So it's quite good. So I'm gonna die. So I would recommend doing a run without the Blacksmith Giant Hammer to get kind of the full effect. The best weapon you have available is... Nice, we made it. That's really good. Is either the Battle Axe or the Reinforced Club, in my opinion. And I said no Pyromancy. I think Pyromancy is pretty fair in a Soul Level 1 run, as you only have only 2 attunement slots. But still very strong. If you had a +5 Ascended Pyro Flame with like Black Flame or something, it's pretty great. I'll use the Ghost Blade. Yeah, Ghost Blade is sweet, and it's actually pretty good. Look, Truth, if you like the Ghost Blade that much, like, I'll farm one. It'll take me a little bit, but I'll do it. If that's what you really want, alright? Holy guacamole. I'm gonna be farming for a little bit, I think, because I need, Titanite chunks. Like I said, I did my research, and Crystal isn't better than Lightning for a run like this. So, went with Lightning. I actually want to do a whole Ghost Blade R2 run only. I think that'd be really, really fun. Where it's just, oh, what the holy guaca, what the frick? I have never seen that in the history of my life. Holy. You know it's possible to do all the quest lines at Soul Level 1? If you do multiple playthroughs, you can do every quest line in the game at Soul Level 1. Soul Level doesn't affect what quests you do or don't. 2 Titanite chunks. What? I didn't even know that was possible. What? You can drop 2 Titanite chunks at the same time? Hang on. What the frick? Dark Wraith drop chance. First of all, I have 0 freaking I have 0 item discovery. This is insane. A 0.32% chance. Less than 1%. 0.32% for just the Titanite chunk, and then 1% for the Dark Hand. The fact that both of those dropped is like ridiculous, like 0.1%. That's more rare than a Titanite slab. Sorry for nerding out, but like, no, Truth. I'm sorry. What did you say before Nightbot timed you out? I'm sorry. Oh, a bunch of pogs. Okay. Holy crap. So sorry for nerding out there, but that's super cool to me. I've never seen that. Wow. Happy now, bot? Yes, I am happy now. Thank you for addressing me as such. I am a bot. Is that my name? That's insane, though. I want to clip that. I'm going to clip that after the stream. I'm going to upload that to YouTube just because I think that's so cool. I've never seen that before. That chance is so rare. No, I was nerding out with you. Good, thank you. Another chunk. A 3%. No! Alright, that's okay. Man, I can't believe that. Oh my goodness. Incredible. Yeah, sorry. I need to really tune down Nightbot a little bit. Like, Nightbot's pretty savage this time. I've seen it time and time again. But yeah, Truth, I think I'm gonna save the jagged ghost blade for a whole run where I use that. I just only R2, the stab. I'm just gonna stack a lot of poise and HP and try to tank through everything and stab him. I think that'd be fun. Put that in the pipeline somewhere. The cool thing is, after Soul Level 1 and N64 controller, the runs are whatever I feel like or whatever chat chooses. So that'd be really cool. Get people interacting with what runs they want to see and stuff. I have a Powerkeeper Soul I need to reinforce my flasks with. Okay. Did you just aggro from that? Okay. Let's do the whole run through. Nice. What a parry. Parry king. Stay hydrated, my friends. Stay hydrated. I still can't believe that, though. 0.32%, 1%. Hit both. Incredible. Sorry, I know I'm from Canada, but I'm actually not French. So, Truth, how's school been? How many more papers have you had to write since we last talked? Chunks. Like I said, I am even if it's boring, I am gonna farm enough chunks to get a lightning hand axe. Simply because having the faster moveset, it's gonna do so little damage. But having the faster moveset might really help for DLC. Our damage is gonna be really poor, but what can you do? So I'm gonna actually need to get some soft humanity going. Okay, come here. He's doing the edge walk. You're stuck on the terrain. Another kind of cool part is now that I'm lightning infused, I do the same damage if I'm one-handing or two-handing. So. I'm online. I actually need to go offline before I start doing DLC fights that are really tough. Because one time I was fighting Manus and the game like kicked me off the server or something. And I lost all the progress in the fight, obviously. Yeah, it really irritated me. So, never again. Whenever I'm doing a hard run, I always do it offline. I kind of thought it'd be cool to stay online to be invaded and stuff. I don't know, it's just interesting to interact with people online, especially when I'm doing weird runs. Not at the cost of screwing up my boss fights. Sometimes take up to 10 minutes. Our endurance-only fight with Manus took a little over 10 minutes. Wait, I don't need a two-hand. Muscle memory, sorry. I'm dead. Got the partial. I'll be able to upgrade a little bit, so that's nice. I don't think we quite get... I need one more in this lab. Let's do that on the elevator. Give myself a little bit of soft humanity. Oh, and then I'm gonna upgrade my armor. So I'm actually gonna want to wear Havel's ring to make up some better armor. I actually want 5 soft. Past then it does increase, but the returns are a little bit more diminishing. Up to 5, you get the most bang for your humanity buck. I'm at 180 right now, so 1.8 times drop chance. Max is 240, I think. About 4 times. Somebody can correct me on that. I'm not a pro as much as Truth says I am. I'm really not. Nice. Oh, that's my dumb jump attack. Okay. Okay. Let's get a little more on track here. I've been choking all these parries for some reason. Usually not that bad at these, but I'd rather not lose 60,000 souls, but if it happens, it happens. Let's grab this dude behind the wall. All we need to do is aggro him and draw him out. I've had his body fall off before when he dropped something, and we just don't want that. Whatever it is, we need it. Minus dark. Chunk, cool. Now we can get +4 lightning, and then we kill the stray. That'll give us a slab. There's a slab in Calameet's boss room as well, so we don't necessarily need to grind for the slab here. Oh, I got that glitch where it says Dark Hand is permanently on. Does it say when he's dead? I forget. Oh yeah, it does. It says when he's dead. Look at that. Fucking Dark Hand just going everywhere. Stored in the ground. Get out of here. Your Dark Hand having butt down there. Okay. I grabbed the one in the chest, right? I did? But I died. I died. I grabbed it. Why? Nada. Okay, we're gonna do one full sweep here, and then we'll do some other stuff. It's so funny. Duke stops by, asks about magic, gets his answer, leaves. I love how that guy stops by. Truth and Duke, I thoroughly appreciate them always coming out and supporting me. And Hunter, he comes around pretty often as well. Appreciate the regulars. Talk about them often. I know, it's cool. It's like I'm building my own little community, you know? Something I've always wanted to do. I've never been really interested in, like, becoming pro streamer. You know, but I'm dead. They didn't do the follow-up. You know, like, if I ever get to that point, then cool, but that's never been, like, the goal for me. Just, you know, we grow up in a world surrounded by these people that create content on different platforms, and getting to be able to add to that is super cool for me. The fact that, like, I appreciate it when, like, my friends stop by and whatever that I know in real life, but the fact that I found people that enjoy me enough as a person that they come into my chat and they'll ask me questions and stuff is just really, really cool. Something I haven't really got elsewhere. I mean, you can't really get elsewhere. Oh yeah, I need to keep farming chunks actually for the other one. Okay, well, in case I lose these souls, I need to go actually use them. So I'm gonna go to the Undead Parish and by the Crest of Artorias. Let's look at this thing. Okay, already bought the crest. So there's other parts of, like, there's better armor that I could, like, farm, I think. Like I said, I went on this website, mugenmonkey.com, and you can do an armor optimizer for Dark Souls 1. And so for soul level 1, with Ring of Favor Protection and Havel's Ring, I found, like, the best gear I can have, but a bunch of this stuff I just don't even have access to. That's the issue.
Come get you some.
I don't have any on me right now. I was thinking about just upgrading the armor I have using the Ring of Steel Protection, but Don't know. I'm gonna go do something right now because I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna get the Elite Knight armor and the Knight armor. Maybe we should grab the Brigand stuff, because I know the Brigand gauntlets are really good. And, I think once I've gathered a few sets of armor, I'm gonna try to min-max it and then upgrade those armors, because I know upgrading armor is probably pretty weird, but I either red tier stone the fights, or I guess we can fight Sif in Moonlight. No reason not to since we're already here. I don't really like to do it in this order, but we still have optional bosses to fight, which I do first. Also, I'm not lightning +5, but oh well. Could be a lot worse. Pop is open. I know with the Havel's ring, you wear the elite like gauntlets, I think. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get that. I need like the sage robes to be able to get, and I need to farm for something else. Just make do with whatever I grab. You know? Okay. These are really good, apparently. Okay, well. That's something for sure. I definitely rolled, though. Oof. Alright, Butterfly, anytime you want, you can land now. Anytime you want. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I know the chest piece is really heavy, so I won't be able to wear that, we'll fight Doge. Over here. Yeah, because I was looking at optimizing my armor without the Havel ring so that I could wear the Ring of Steel Protection. But I actually figured out that I'm not going to wear this armor. Well, because the Ring of Steel Protection only provides physical damage, I actually get overall the same physical defense out of using the ring, but I can get more other defenses using Havel's ring. And while physical damage is pretty much the only thing that matters, it's nice to have some other, like, you know, other bosses do have magic damage, so if I had a little bit more defense. Welcome back! I asked you how school was while you were gone. So, how was school? How's it been? How many more papers have you had to write since we last talked? Well, that's not even very good damage, to be honest. But... 3 papers. I too love writing paper stories. Don't be yumpy. No bleed yet, eh? This guy even bleed? Or like... I'm sorry, Woofer. Always mind. How's work? Not bad actually. It's kind of stressful because like the grocery store that I work at isn't like the biggest or most popular grocery store in the city that I live in. It's way bigger in other provinces. So we're trying to compete. Like we literally have like grocery stores right across the street from us. We have one a few blocks down. There's one across like the town. So because of that, our sales are down. And because our sales are down, we can only have so many hours. And so it's just us full-timers. And when you're trying to run a store off with just full-timers, it gets super duper exhausting and stressful. Because there's just not enough people to do enough things. And there's a lot of stuff that just gets left behind throughout the day at work, you know? A lot of just odd jobs have to get chucked to the wayside because you have to be focusing on the big things, like making sure that freight is done and yada yada yada, right? Like none of the really small things that help the quality of the store overall get better. And especially when people are calling in sick or like they have some kind of emergency or whatever and they can't show up to work, it puts so much stress on the rest of us. Did I feel you? Yeah. That's just part of working like a job kind of like that, you know? But yeah, it really sucks when you work like full time because you have to live in that every day, right? And some people get more stressed about it than others, but I don't know. It's easy to tell myself like all I do is put in my 8 hours and go home, right? That's all I have to do. And that's all you can do, really. Like I'm not gonna stay late or whatever. Like the company needs a realistic what's it called, representation of how much work actually gets done with how many people you have. It's just frustrating that all these things that should be getting done aren't. I have 5 hours every week until March left. They really screwed us up. That's really crappy. And we see a bunch of that like here as well. Like some of our part-timers I haven't seen in over a month. Which, my company, they're supposed to have a shift every month. That's the rules, but apparently we're just allowed to break the rule or something. So it's, yeah. It's just sad. What pushed me off the edge? Yeah, let me see that. I was walking, and then I just like got like pushed. Weird. One, since I didn't want full time anymore because of school. Yeah. That's really rough. Sorry to hear that. It's nice to know that other people have that struggle too, though, so. It's all good. I don't normally fight the Hydra from that side anyways, so probably just shouldn't have. I'm carrying the Hydra, so I don't have to later. I was thinking about it, and we're just like, let's do it. I can save Dusk, and when I go to Seath, I can actually get the doll. Still have to do the optional bosses. Still aren't +5 yet. And like I said, I want to do a lightning hand axe as well. Your emotes will be fire, I can already tell. You're still thinking about that? Okay. I want a I want like my thing, like, you know, when people do emotes, it's like the first little part of their name or whatever. I want mine to be Cater, because yeah, that's me. And one I want is a Cater first try, and I just want it to be like first try and like a bunch of like wacky letters or something like that. That's like kind of a meme in the chat, is first try. So I don't know. I think it's really funny. I think it'd be good. But I don't know. I have like some ideas, but the application of them, like, I'm not sure, you know? I think I get 3. Right? Holy guacamole, give me the bloodstain. But, I don't know, what are some good ideas for emotes? I think I would kind of like one to be like Cater Pog, that's my face, like Pog champing, you know? Whatever. I'll do like an actual good, but I like it a lot. I don't know. I think the first try thing could apply to more chats than just mine as well, you know? You're watching like a speedrunner and they do a trick first try, like you can actually apply it as first try, or you can put it elsewhere. Somebody dies to a boss a million times, so like first try. Kinda like me. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself as well. Probably shouldn't be talking about that until I actually can, you know? I only have 20 followers, and I need 50 to hit affiliate, so. Well, you go to a chat, and they're like, man, this dude has really good emotes, you know? I want quality, but you're almost there. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not even halfway there yet. I have hours streamed. I don't have an average viewer count up, but yeah. It's a 50 followers is quite a lot. Understandable, though. I don't think Twitch should be handing out affiliate to literally everybody, so. Did that literally track me that far? Holy, I got stuck on the rock, bro. Hitbox on that is huge. I lived on one. Oh my. Let's get my friend in here. My friend is here. Oh my. I'm gonna die. Flying Eternity. I assume that's Truth's second account. But still, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the content. Oh my. No, it's a real person. Oh, cool. The high flying eternity. Hope you enjoy the stream. Haha, cool, okay. I don't know, Truth has been talking about an alternate account or whatever, so I'm not. My apologies for thinking that you're a robot. Don't fall off the edge, eh? Hi, how's the stream going? Pretty good. I just started for the most part here, but So far, it's going pretty well. I always appreciate it when Truth stops by. Like my biggest supporter. She's always here hanging out, asking me questions. Dude, get in the... Oh my goodness. Look at me smart. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, I'm scared to die here. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. Enjoy the content that I put out. That's your other account. Oh my god. I have many that I use to follow this. Also, why is his life like... Hang on, someone want to tell me why his life is so high, even though he's like... I don't know how to hit that without dying. I was literally in the pit of despair. Sorry I'm not interacting with chat. I'm trying not to die here by falling in a pit of water or dying to the head because I'm not doing it. I promise when I'm running around more. Look, what? He had life still left, and he just died? Weird. Well, like 3, but you get the point. It's true. It's that one in the Great Jester, you nerd. Man, that's... So do you have 3 alternate accounts? Is that what you're saying? You guys are crazy. Dedicated is the word I should use. Dedicated. Yeah, but I think I was 2-1-2, so I don't know. So, are you guys IRL friends? Like, is that how you met? Or you guys like meet like online and play games together and stuff? Or she's a Twitch bot, of course. So am I. Again, it's in my name. I'm a bot. Sorry, bad joke. I don't know why I keep making that joke. Okay, cool. I only have one Twitch account, although I think I'm gonna make 2 other ones that I'm gonna AFK my stream on until I get closer to affiliate. We met on Reddit a year ago. She's been the best one since. You guys met on Reddit? That's super cool. You don't hear that very often. People actually meeting each other on Reddit, of all places. We met a few times IRL. Oh, cool. I've actually never met somebody I met online IRL. I've had like a lot of good friends that I've met through like video games and other friends and whatever, but I've never done like a interaction with them. Most people are from America is the reason why. Like I'm from Canada, so she introduced me to Dark Souls and it's in a blast. Dark Souls is amazing. It is my favorite game of all time, and it's quite a good just series in general. Okay. We did all that. Canada is the best, though. I won't argue on that, to be honest. Canada is pretty sick. But my hair looks so stupid. I need a haircut so bad. I apologize. Like this, like... My hair should never be this long. Well, I'm glad you both agree that Canada's the best. Again, did not disagree. Okay. I was gonna grab the brigand armor, but like I don't know, I really want to or need to. I need to try to optimize this armor a little bit. I think here. I need to try to upgrade my armor. The actual knight set. Okay. The chest piece is still really heavy. I think the heavy boots are pretty good. The elite gauntlets are decent, but that's a mid-roll. What about if I took the helm off? The chest piece is just too heavy. Well, actually, the gargoyle helmet is way better and it weighs less. Fashion is terrible. Like, I feel like there's just a bunch of can't use. I don't know what 25% of 91.8 is. I mean, I feel like this is okay. I'm unsure. Maybe I should just incrementally add things. So let's see. So, like, I can wear these. Like, that's not even that much better. It is even better in some defenses. Issue. Like, same with that. Like, the heavy boots are actually just better. Okay, I think this is going to be the armor set, unless I can't upgrade the gargoyle helm. I can, but it takes Twinkling Titanite. That's not very grande. I'm not gonna lie. It does take large. So dumb question, but is a Twitch icon the Hamburglar? Yes! Not a dumb question. Thank you. You're the first person to actually talk to me about that. Do I have a good reason why it's the Hamburglar? No. I genuinely don't. But it is the Hamburglar. I just think he's really funny looking. I don't know. It's that way on Twitch. Sorry, on Discord. It's not on my Twitch, obviously. My Steam. Like, my Steam profile, as you can see, Hamburglar. So I know it's probably pretty dumb and nerdy, but what isn't dumb and nerdy about me? Let's do it anyways. Alright. We're gonna need to buy some more Titanite shards and large Titanite, but we have souls for that. I gotta go for hamburger right now. Don't you like only eat salad, Truth? You ate salad for like 2 weeks straight, and I was like, why? And you're like, I just like salad. It's like, okay, I guess. Is it weird that I have the Hamburglar for my icon? Should I have something different? Ah, it's amazing. If you had a good opportunity, would you steal a hamburger? I guess it depends on what you mean by a good opportunity, you know? If it's like I could steal a hamburger without being caught with no repercussion, I mean, who knows? You know, I'd be maybe tempted, but I'm not. I'm also not legally obligated to answer that question. So, in case you're a cop and you're trying to find me, I would never steal a hamburger. Very epic. Yes, epic would be a choice word to use. 10 shards. Get rid of my pants. Where's my pants? I still need to upgrade this stupid. You say epic 50 times an hour. Really? Flying Eternity is just flying epic?
Need it.
We need 9. I don't have a large titanite to
Come get you some.
reinforce it. Not a cop law. I'll take that as a yes, you would. Hey, look. I never directly said yes, so you can't prove anything, right? Until held in a court of law, didn't happen. No photo nor visual evidence. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of large titanite shards here. Again, I feel like there's some... I'm not optimizing here properly, but... This'll do. That'll do, donkey. And if my armor, I'm still getting one shot, then I'm gonna RTSR fights. If I have to. I'll have to get good for sure, but... That's it. Maybe Truth, you're the one that says epic 50 times an hour. I've heard Flying Eternity say epic one time. And you've said it 3 times in my chat now. So. Okay, well, never mind. Maybe that number will change here. She is. I need 9 to. I need 9 for the hand axe. Reinforce some armor. Reinforce what I need to. That's a chunk. So. Chunks we maybe have to farm for. I don't know if I really want to farm them. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I bought one too many of those. What is that emote? What is that? It's like a pig. What is that? Love cool. Looks like a pig with sunglasses or something. And then I need 4. Okay. Comments. Okay. It's me with sunglasses. I'm a pig. Can you vouch for this, Eternity? Is Truth really a pig? Is that a thing? You met IRL, so I kind of don't believe it, because trying to type on a keyboard with hooves is probably very difficult. But again, I would have no idea. You guys are people I talk to in a Twitch chat, so I only know in part. Upgrade the hand axe. Okay. I had the hand axe, lightning, and then take it from there. Sorry, this is a little bit repetitive and maybe a little bit boring gameplay, but I'm secretly a pig, yes. Secretly? Well, it's not really secret if you're telling me that you're a pig. She's not a pig, nor does she wear sunglasses. Well, I'm getting some conflicting things here. Truth is telling me she's a pig. Eternity is saying she's not. I don't think I've ever worn What do you mean you've never worn sunglasses? Like, ever, your whole life? You've never put on a pair of shades? It does squeal, though. Lightning hand. Okay. Probably have to start using the dark sign at some point. Basically, all I need now is actual chunks. I'll get the last slab in Calvin's boss area, like I mentioned, but... Oh my goodness, the follows have been crazy. I don't... Like I said, I assume that all of these are your guys' alternates, which, again, I appreciate. But the Great Jester, thank you for the follow. Hope you appreciate the content that I produce here, and enjoy your stay. But for real, thank you so much. Truth, you've been crazy in support. Thank you, thank you. Bringing your friend Eternity, and Eternity, you've been gracious enough to follow me on a couple accounts and hang out in my chat, so thank you. I appreciate it all. Correct, PogChamp. PogChamp would be the term. Duke, my buddy. What's going on, friend? How'd your back? Milk cannot even touch water. Okay, wait. Are you trying to tell me that you think water is better than milk? What? What do you mean milk is actually disgusting? Dude, milk is the best! I drink milk by, like, the liters. In high school, my mom had to make me start drinking, start buying my own milk because I drank so much of it. Dude, imagine trying to put water on cereal, bro. Like, come on. Thank you, Truth. What? Okay, wait, well, I don't know if water sucks. Water's great, but, like, milk is way better than water. Like, no competition. Oh, frick, that was bad. I didn't roll the Duder. Almond milk, bro? Are you serious? Okay, you're trolling. You're trolling. Where's the kappa? What do you mean almond milk is 100 times better than actual milk? You're crazy. I think you're a Twitch actor. I think somebody paid you to say that. Water's the greatest thing in life. I will say, water is really, really good. It's like top 5 best drinks. Top 3, probably. But no, milk is the best, my guy. Milk goes in everything. You need to, like, bake, you have milk. You freaking cereal, milk. Almond milk is so good, and it's way better in cereal, too. I actually, you know what? As a person who has drank almond milk for a large period, like a long period of time, and had it in lots of cereal and whatever, I disagree. I don't know, maybe you guys have almond milk that's actually good in America, but almond milk in Canada sucks. It's like this bland, tasteless liquid. It tastes like, it doesn't even taste like almonds. It tastes like somebody took skim milk and, I don't know, like it doesn't even taste like anything. It just tastes bad. Again, all my opinions, but as Truth would say, all my opinions are correct. Take that with a grain of salt. Look, Duke, maybe it's an age thing, you know. I'm older than you. I'm like an older brother to you. Which means I'm right. I'm entitled. Milk is awful, tastes nasty, and the way it's made is gross. It has pus and shit in it too, but yeah, no my opinion except for how it's made. But that's your opinion, man. I've had, like, I kind of want to keep my humanity though. Even like real milk is like really good. Like a buddy of mine has a cow which they milk, but it has a what? Truth is gonna change her mind. She's like, alright, I take that back what I said about pus, bro, I'm dead. Dude, I hate it when I have pus in my freaking my milk, you know what I'm saying? I used to love milk, but almond milk here is amazing, and the original almond milk sucks, but chocolate and vanilla almond milk is amazing. Yeah, see, like I said, I don't know. Maybe you guys have better almond milk than in Canada, but Canada, we have chocolate and vanilla almond milk, and they're okay, but like not great. Milk has pus in it. Man, you guys got maybe some whack milk in America. I know that you guys sell a kind of milk that we actually carry in the grocery store I work at. It's called the Fairlife. Yeah, that's whack. I don't know if the Dairyland milk that we drink here in Canada is made company by Saputo. I'm not sure if y'all have that in America, but Dairyland milk is like amazing. Live by and die by, dude. Oh, I'm dead. I lived that because I upgraded my armor. I lived that because I upgraded my armor, and then I whiffed the thing. Okay, there's a difference between what? PUS and PUSS? Please tell me you spelled it wrong. No, like the way milk is made when you take it from the udders. Often cow's milk has pus in it, even when it's 2% or whatever, but you just don't taste it really. Straight from the cow. I probably did spell it wrong. Huh. Interesting. Well, in that case, cow udder pus tastes great. And you know what? I'm here to live life, and I'm here for a good time. And you know what? Even if I like the taste of... Even if I like the taste of cow pus with one S, you know what? Let me live my life. That's how I like it. I'll wake up in the morning, eat some Vector cereal, you know, throw some freaking pus on it. Yeah, what is the difference? I gotta Google this. I'm sorry. What is the difference here? Let's see what the difference is together. All right. Pus. Not that. Pus. Define. A thick yellowish or green opaque liquid produced in infected tissue consisting of dead white blood cells and bacteria with tissue debris and serum. Oh, this is poos, right? How do you pronounce that?
Puss.
Puss. Like Puss in Boots.
Pus.
And that's pus. God, English. Okay, look.
Puss.
Puss.
Pus.
Pus. Okay. So he's talking about. So there's no cats in milk. We got that. Okay. But there is sometimes pus. Interesting. The cats, right? Yeah, okay. Got it. We got it. Yeah, we got that. Look, I didn't know. I know that you guys understand, but I'm not as smart as y'all. I just play Dark Souls. They don't deserve cats. They don't deserve dogs either, man. Both animals are great. Love them both. Both amazing in their own ways. Some people are like, yeah, well, cats are jerks. Yeah, well, some dogs are jerks too. Like, it just depends on the animal itself. The animals have personality, bro. They differ, just like human beings. Some human beings are garbage, and some aren't. An udder infection called mastitis is very common in dairy cows and causes pus to leach into milk. Because dairy milk is pooled together in large tanks, virtually all dairy milk contains this pus. A liter of milk can have up to 4 million somatic cells, pus cells, before it's considered unfit for people to drink. Actually, just in case you didn't believe. Oh no, man, I believed you. I just I just don't really care. like I care about the fact. That's a really cool fact. I just mean like having pus in the milk isn't gonna stop me from drinking it. You could tell me that there's freaking nicotine in milk, and I'd be like, yeah, all right, we're good. I love milk, bro. But thanks for dropping that fact on me. It's pretty interesting. Also, hang on, question. I've been calling you Duke the whole time. Is your name actually Dookie? And I've just been saying it wrong? Also, I really do love fun facts. So thanks for telling me that. I'm gonna tell my friends that. I have actually some fun facts I could spit on you guys if you want. Is it Duke or Dookie? Yeah, just being informational. You know, I appreciate you being informational though. That's really cool to me. I think it's interesting. And nah, it's Duke. I just had to add the extra E. Okay. So I have been pronouncing it right. I thought about that the one day, and I'm like, it's Duke with 2 E's, or it's Dookie, and I just haven't been saying that. Holy guacamole. Look, bro, I'm joking. Stop. I'm joking. Dude, stop. Okay. See, I don't like this attack pattern. Like, okay. Not that. Look, I need one of you to run at me and attack me so I can... There we go. No, it's Duke. I missed one of the dirt breaks. It's alright. Chunks are real today, right? A 3.2% drop chance, but I have 198 item discoveries. Gotten real lucky. I need I think I need 7 more. I think I'm only gonna farm a few, and then I'm going to come back a different time, just because I want to continue the run itself. I'll try. I can beat. I'm confident I could beat base game with the whole lightning reinforced club, but I'm shaky if I could beat DLC with just a reinforced club, as its moveset is rather slow. I don't want to kiss, bro. How's life going? You know what? It's all right. Earlier in the week, I had a bit of a hard time. I would have liked to stream more, but mental illness kind of had me bogged down for a couple of days there, so I wasn't able to keep streaming, which kind of sucked. But I'm okay now. Maybe that's too much information, but whatever. But overall, pretty good. I don't hate the job I work at. I found something that I love to do and I'm willing to dedicate lots of my spare time to, which is streaming. It's kind of always been a dream of mine, so that's been really cool for me. So generally, I don't know. I'm really happy on life. I went through a really dark time at work, just being pretty miserable with a lot of things. Just kind of, it was all falling in on each other, and just very, very unhappy with a lot of things. And yeah, things have really started to look up. Actually, 2019 was a very hard year, but I think 2020 is gonna be pretty good so far. That's just at least my opinion. Sorry if that was too much information or whatever, but you asked me how's life going, and I prefer to give an actual response rather than just like good. You know? I don't know. I like to feel like I'm a real person. I was wondering if you're okay, Katie. Next music for you. I mean, like, the week is better now, for sure. Like, it's pretty much just, like, leading up to and Wednesday were pretty bad, but still wanted to improve. Not at all. I'm sorry you were down, but I'm glad you're back now. You seem like a really nice guy. I hope everything works out. Thank you. I thoroughly appreciate that. I don't... Yeah. Thank you. I don't know quite how to respond to that. I really suck at receiving compliments. That's your flask. I'm gonna go pop the gate open. What the heck? Why are you putting that on? The best? I am definitely not the best, I'll tell you that. If you're wishing the best for me, then I appreciate it. But, you know, I think most people nowadays struggle with some kind of something, you know? Whether people have, you know, or like have social anxiety or just anxiety in general, or they struggle with mental health, that kind of stuff. I believe everybody has to endure something at some point. And some people it sticks with for a long period of time, some not, right? Like, I don't know. It's all good. Like I said, I'm genuinely happy, and so I hope that, like, portrays that I just am happy. Oh, dog, please. Ah! Also, I need to just open this. Do we agree? I don't know, I hope I don't sound like some generic, like, everybody has their struggles, some blah, blah, blah. Like, just the reality of the world and life that we live in. Like, we live in a broken world. You know, it's just how things are. You get to make the best of a life that you never chose to be born into. Getting dealt a hand that you never would have asked for. Everybody's got their crap. But I don't want to bring the stream down with my whatever. That I gotta move and deal with. Nice poise, actually. How much poise do I have? 14? That's pretty bad. Oh, I'm not even wearing the right gauntlets. I actually have 20 poise. But, sorry, I'll get up my soapbox. Time being. I'm just passionate about mental health because, especially for guys, mental health is something that's shoved off to the side. Like there's a statistic about mental health awareness. 70% of all suicides are like from males. It's just crazy. I'm really excited for the new Aid. I don't know what album that is. What band is that? Please inform me. Sorry, I need to stop talking about depressing stuff. I'm just on that train now. Talk about something different. I'd like to change the subject. What is ADTR? Please tell me. I am a uneducated swine. That killed me, bro. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm an ignorant bigot, but what is ADTR? As if we do talk about the health of the person needs. True. Very true. First try, right? Watch. This is where I need the emote. First try. I did good damage, but he did much better. I feel like that's evidence of I'm just gonna get one shot to DLC fights. But I really, really do not feel like grinding freaking Titanite shards. Sorry, Titanite chunks for my armor. Like, I'll grind it for weapons, but man, like armor, like freaking RTSR the fight if that's the case. Doge plus. Don't do it. I appreciate that. I do. I'm very blessed. I feel really supported in my life. So I appreciate that. I know that a lot of people don't have people to support them. That makes me sad, but a lot of support. So I'm very happy. So thank you. But please, explain to me what ADTR is. Like I said, I'm interested. Nice miss, dude. Frickin' bloody. I needed that damage on his head. You listener? I bet. From what I've picked up and understood from Truth as time has gone on, you're like a very caring person. No! Don't kill me! Don't do it! Oh my shit. They're kind of like a pop punk metal-ish. Two bros with heavy-ish pop. Cool! That's interesting for sure. Those are all really great music genres. I'll have to check them out sometime. I think I need to go do, band's very cool, very epic. There you go. Okay, very epic. I think I need to go do, Gwendolyn and Painted World. Favorite boss incoming? Whoa, I'm not going to fight Beta Chaos yet. Kappa. Sorry, that was aggressive. Kappa. Bed of Chaos, Bog. I still haven't upgraded my stupid SSD. Agent. So, Eternity, have you played Dark Souls 1 yet? Or has it just been like Dark Souls 2? Truth is brainwashed you. DS2, nice. Cool, DS2, like I said, DS2 is a really cool game, I think story-wise. Got a lot of bosses, a lot of content.
Heretic.
High-level DS2 is Also, Eternity.
Thou offendeth the God
I've
Mother,
learned your name
and
now.
now thou see fit to trample upon the
Not all the way
tomb of
through, but I've
great
watched you
Lord.
play a bunch. Jess. I don't know if I'll refer to you as Jess unless you prefer to be referred to as that way. If you prefer me to refer to you as that, then I can. But I really like 3 though. 3 is really cool. It's very different than a lot of their Souls games. I mean, a lot of the Souls games. They're all different, independent of one another. Need the arrows. Look, bro, you're gonna give me the arrows sometime. Actually, if he gives me over ball, it's right. I don't mind. Either way, thanks. Is that Leia or Leah? I assume that's Truth's name. Darn. This is all new to me. Sorry if I don't. Leah or Leia. I hear both. And like I said, I don't know. It feels weird if I don't actually know you guys to refer to you as your first names. I'm not really sure. Oh my, I'm not even looking. Leah. Okay, cool. Die! Nice. Can't handle that emote. Right? Every time I look at that emote, I lose it. I think it's so funny. Like, I'm like, bro, is that like an anteater? Like I can't. I look at it and just lose it every time. Man, see, that's where, like, I want really good emotes. Can't tell if he's happy or very uncomfortable. Like, why not both, you know? Like, he's just, like sweating like he's... Yeah, he's like, oh, man. Yeah, maybe he's just really awkward by a scenario. He doesn't understand something. Like, that emote works for so many things. Like, it's so great. I need to go to that streamer and accumulate points and unlock that that emote. I mean, it's only, I think, only for a month. So I don't know. Like, oh man, I'm so excited for channel points. I think they're so cool. What an interesting thing, like just channel points for a stream. I think it's great. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Holy. Okay. I bind the pillar and drink. "2 a.m. you up?" That's your response? Why? That's pretty good. First try. Oh. Man, like, what? Like, that's so cringe. 2 a.m. you like. I can't believe there's like actually people that do that. Like, oof. That's just so cringe, man. Alright, here we go. First kill them.
I expected as much from thee. Why does thee hurry toward thine death?
Over here. I heard your voice. Moan percent. Wife of souls. First try. Love that meme. The 2 a.m. you up memes. I think it's funny when it's a meme, but when it's like actually somebody saying that, it's awful. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't actually know why I went to fight Seath first. Usually I let you guys pick. Okay, well, after Seath, where do you guys want me to go? Gravelord Nito, Bed of Chaos, or Four Kings? I would say whoever says it first, but Eternity's new. She can choose, but if she doesn't say anything, then Truth can do whatever Truth says. Or there's the one that says guys start. I don't know if I'm familiar with that format. Bed of Chaos? Alright, you got it. BOC. Well, like I said, Jess was first and she's new. So, double whammy. Wow, these guys got a lot of lightning defense. I'll do Nito after Bed of Chaos, though. Into epic. Epic. Holy, you're buffed. Can't spell him, too epic. I can't even read, so. No discrimination here. Ultimately, I was freaking holding my shield up, or else I was dead. And that's how I run with our shields up, kids. All right, Eternity. You want to see a really cool strat they use in speedrunning? Might take me a few attempts to get, but it's called Duke's Skip. I don't know if there's a viewer on my channel named Duke, but it's literally called Duke Skip. See how fast I can get here. Say it'll look super whack, and it might take me a little bit, but if we just have a little bit of patience, it'll be really cool. So, like you said, you've watched Truth playlist a lot. There's a whole section here where you have to die to Seath, and you're in a jail, and you gotta run around, and there's like a bunch of these like lizard men and like octopus lady, and they're like trying to kill you, and you gotta like run all the way through it. I'm going to skip all of that. Take about 10 minutes, and I got it second try. And you're thinking, all right, well, I mean, that didn't look too hard or impressive, but the fact that I just saved 10 minutes is pretty crazy. Like I said, it doesn't look like much, but it's pretty cool, actually. Just hop on an elevator, jump off of it, and roll on. Like I said, I don't like. It's maybe kind of weird, but I think it's interesting nonetheless. Even if you don't fully grasp it. You're not supposed to do that in the slightest. I just cheesed the game super hard. But I do best. Ever thought of trying to do a speedrun? Yes, actually. Back when I played on console, Xbox 360, Old Prepare to Die edition, I did a Pyromancy, all bosses. No, Pyromancy, any percent glitchless, which is a category that doesn't even exist. I had to like make up a category for myself to feel better. And the run was like 3.5 hours long or something. It was just a so I've done one once before, and I've thought about maybe speedrunning this game, but it might take the joy out of me playing it, you know? Like, I love doing challenge runs. That's how Truth found me. I did only level 1 stat runs. So, as you can see, there's 9 stats in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 stats in this game. There's 8 stats in this game. And I did a run where I only leveled up each stat. Even the ones that are useless and don't affect damage. And that's kind of a sweet spot for me, is making the game harder for myself, and it kind of allows me to enjoy it a little bit more, I think. Whereas speedrunning, I think I would get really frustrated with the game, because it's only so much that I can optimize, you know? Like, I have to do the same thing with the same strats over and over and over again, you know? I think it would get really bland. Whereas when I do challenge runs, it's always different. It's always interesting. Like, so level 1, I'm using the lightning reinforced club, but like on other stats, I had to do other strats and different things and adapt. If that makes sense. But I tried doing a no weapon run, and it was really cool. Like bare fist, or what do you mean by no weapon? That sounds impressive, whatever it is. Talking about straight fists. Fists are much better in every other Souls game but this one. A straight fist? Wow. Because one thing that's cool about, well, not cool. Every other Dark Souls, but Dark Souls 1, like Dark Souls 2, when you level up strength, your fist damage increases. And in Dark Souls 3, same thing. In Dark Souls 1, your fist damage never increases. No matter what stat you level up, no matter what you do, your fist cannot be buffed and always does 2 damage. Can't two-hand your fist, no power stancing. So fist runs in Dark Souls 1 are insane. Because in Dark Souls, in other Dark Souls games, you can get better damage. In Dark Souls 1, yeah, you can use like Power Within and Red Tearstone Ring. But other than that, you do 2 damage per hit, which is just like abysmal. It's like the run to end all runs. Like something no sane man would ever try. It would just be like insane, like difficulty wise. It's like obviously it's doable, but it's just like a problem. Was in Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 1 you did the fist run tree? But in the future, I would like to do some speed running. Just, I don't think of Dark Souls. Maybe eventually, but not as of right now. The general question: people actually like Dukes? I think there's probably people that do like the Dukes archives, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the whole dying and wasting time thing. That's why I do the Duke skill. It's just a big waste of time for me. Like, I don't know. All you do is run through the area. I don't know. Enemies aren't really interesting or anything to write home about, so. Oh yeah, Attorney said Bed of Chaos. First one fists, and I got to gaping. Holy crap! Is it one of the areas people usually like? No. Like I said, I think for the most part, people I know are pretty indifferent about it. I wouldn't say people like don't like it, but I'd say people do. So when you say you got to Gaping Dragon, you can go to Gaping Dragon like. Okay, did you beat freaking Capra Demon with your fist? Are you serious? Like, what bosses did you beat? Did you beat Taurus Demon, Gargoyles, Capra Demon, and then on to Gaping? Doing 2 damage? New Lindo? Epic. Epic New Lindo. What was that? Autocorrect. Yes. Holy crap. And you say I'm a pro truth. What the frick? That takes a lot of skill. I've never even tried a bare fist run before. I could try one in the future, I guess. I can't even imagine fighting like Manus and stuff. That would take me like days, probably, of attempts. I guess I could have like as much HP and endurance as I wanted, but it was epic. I thought as much. Bosses just took too long? Well, I mean, I think it'd be tough because you'd run out of healing eventually. Like, bosses would take super long. I lost my interest. Yeah, like early on bosses are kind of whatever, but like, man, late bosses are really just insane. I do know, I think I know some strats for the bare fist run, although it would take like forever grinding. So if you didn't know, the only way to, in quotation marks, cheese a bare fist run would be you put the dragon body torso or whatever, the stone, and it actually increases your unarmed damage, like. Not by a whole ton, but I think it does. I think you do like 38 or 40 damage, which is quite sizable difference. But the problem is you need to be ranked 2 or 3 in the Covenant, and you need to get a bunch of Dragon Scales for that. There isn't enough Dragon Scales base game to get yourself up that high in the Covenant, so you would need to do online shit. But like I said, it's... I will be doing a Dragon Head torso run. Unless bosses are immune to it. I don't know what I'm going to do then, but I'm going to do a Dragon Head torso run. I always forget about the Great Hollow, even though it's such a beautiful area, right? Honestly, anybody that said they found the Great Hollow on their own, I find that really hard to believe. That you just stumbled across a hidden wall behind a hidden wall to an area. I don't know. That's just hard for me to believe. I bet some people did find it, like somebody had to, but I think mostly everybody I know was just like, yeah, I saw it online. And one kid's like, yeah, I found it because I dropped my controller and it hit the attack button and it hit the wall, but it happened twice. They thought the chest was a mimic, so they panicked a little. Yeah, maybe. That's possible. Definitely possible. Oh, dude, don't do that. Nice bleed. Good damage. What's our favorite boss? So it depends. Is it a boss like lore-wise, or a boss like because I like the fight? You gotta give me a little more than that. Because if you're talking about like my favorite boss to fight, it's different than what my favorite boss is lore-wise. And if you are talking about like my favorite boss being sarcastic, I'm on my way there. Bed of Chaos. My least favorite boss fight, is because it's not an actual traditional boss fight. There's no skill involved in the fight itself, which is what bothers me. What's your favorite boss to fight? Sorry if that sounded nitpicky, but you know, it's just clarifying. My favorite boss to fight in this game is Artorias of the Abyss, or Knight Artorias. Honestly, it's just such a fun fight. It's incredibly rewarding to beat him, but it's also challenging. It feels like the boss is really fair, which I think is huge. Some bosses have attacks that just don't seem fair. Their hitboxes are out of whack, or they do too much damage, or this, that, the other, you know? I think Artorias is... Oh, I want to show you another one of my favorite tricks here. You jump up onto this, and you're up here. Then when you walk to a certain point, the magical escalator takes you away. See, look, I'm not walking. I can even walk backwards, and run backwards, and it keeps pushing me this way. Then you just jump out. But yeah, I don't know. Artorias is just a really well put together fight. It's epic. It's rewarding. He has like a self buff. He has counterplay. I don't know. I just have nothing but great things to say about the fight. A lot of fun. And my favorite boss, lore-wise, I think is actually Sif, the Great Grey Wolf. It's really unfortunate that you have to fight Sif. I wish there was a way where you didn't have to. But Sif's lore with like Artorias and the whole Abyss is just really, really cool to me. As soon as I kind of figured that all out and like learned about it, I always just thought it was incredibly neat. And when in the DLC, how you can like save Sif and summon him for the Manus fight, and then you get a different cutscene. I just always thought that was like the coolest thing ever, and really tragic. I'm a sucker for a good sob story, and the Artorias Sif lore is really tragic. Just everything that happened. And if we're talking about all Souls games, I have no idea, man. But that's Dark Souls 1 for sure. Sif is such a good boy. I wish I didn't have to kill Sif. Makes me sad every time. Nobody wants to hurt the Lufer. Really? Tell me about all of it. I have to get in the game and learn about everything. Yeah, with Dark Souls, like, I mean, all the Dark Souls games do this well, but they, it hides its lore quite a bit. So you have to really, like, kind of read between the lines, read them item descriptions for special items, you know? They don't just give you a story to follow, but yeah, the lore of Dark Souls is very well put together. Really interesting. The games string together, maybe not so much, but the lore of each game, I think, is well thought out and explored. Dark Souls 1 has its own storyline, much like 2, much like 3. But yeah, obviously, as you can tell, I'm a big nerd. I thoroughly recommend Dark Souls 1. Really fun game. It's very, very different than Dark Souls 2. I'll warn you of that. But yeah, DS1 is a great game. Love it. My favorite game of all time. I honestly wish I had prepared a Die Edition on PC. If either of you know a way or somebody that has prepared a Die Edition on Steam, let me know. Frick. Missed that game. I'm thinking, well, it's the same game as the remaster. It's not. They're similar, but I miss the old graphics, you know, the old effects, the old sounds, the old glitches I love, like tumble buffing, man. Fun mechanic. This is still Dark Souls, but it's not. I would probably stream Remaster because it looks nicer, but I would want to go back and play Remaster. Sorry, the original. My opinion. Hey, can I ask both of you guys a question actually, because you're in chat? I like to ask people this question just because I think it's interesting, the stories some people have. How did you guys find or pick your usernames? Like, was it some kind of inside joke, or was it just a string of words they thought were cool, like Flying Eternity? How did you come up with that name? Or And Truthishly? How did you guys come up with those? I'm curious. I think it's always a neat conversation. Right, okay, I'll switch. What are we doing here? Either of y'all are still here. Some people don't have a meaning for theirs. Like, some people have really cool stories. So far, really good BOC fight. Both sides, first try each. Cheers. No memento. Sorry about that. My mom just came home from work and I just wanted to say hi to her and tell her that I love her. Oh, yeah, no, I had my mic muted. You're okay. Brittany, no worries. Okay, and you posted your how you guys started using it. There's an anime opening that I really love. And one of my favorite YouTubers did an English cover of my favorite opening. He sings something. Man, that one shot was crazy. He sang something along the lines of Eternity and Flying. How did you come up with this? Made us. It was muted. What is it? Yeah, my mom and I have a great relationship. I'm definitely a mom's boy, and I'm like kind of proud to say that. You know, my dad wasn't around a whole lot growing up, so it's kind of my mom and I. And then when my parents split, obviously had custody of me, and yeah, I was raised by my mom and my grandmother pretty much my whole life. Probably where I get being kind of a softie and a pushover from, but I say I kind of wouldn't have it any other way, you know. But Flying Eternity, what anime? Because I love anime, unless you're like embarrassed by it or whatever. But I'm be curious. I've watched quite a few in my day. And Truth, I was asking people when you were gone making a snack how they got their usernames. I'm wondering how you got your username. And then once I hear Truth's answer, if she has an answer or whatever, I'll explain mine. Mine's got a little bit of a story to it. Something crazy, but okay, let's freaking stop dying to this boss. No, I overshot it. It could be his boss first try, but I got one shot. Oh shit. Sorry, I probably should have made that more clear that I was muting myself. Eyeball blue. My eyeball blue. Yeah, My Hero Academia. That show is sick. Third opening. Sweet. A buddy of mine is obsessed with that show. I've watched a good amount of it. Not like a whole ton to really even like talk about it, you know, but I feel like I would need to be more not knowledgeable on it, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. But all the openings I've heard are great. So in Family Guy, Brian starts dating a girl named Jillian. In episode 3, asks Jillian questions. For starters, the government has things they can't tell us, and truthishly, what that? I watched that episode way too many times and just made me laugh. And truthishly. Okay, cool. That's a unique story. I've never heard a reason like that before. Swipe. Let's swipe slash. So, cool. Well, thanks for telling me that story. That's pretty interesting, actually. I've only watched a little bit of Family Guy here and there, so. Best boss. Freaking best boss. Okay, story of my username. So, when I was younger, I had a big obsession with because of some 41 is a freaking bang. It's a banger band, bro. Answering the switch makes me smile. Fair. Freaking Sum 41. Still Waiting. It's a banger. I love that song. My username, when I was younger, I loved robots. Anything to do with kind of like, you know, robots doing stuff, you know, like kind of, but like humanoid looking, like not human, not like androids, but, you know, like real boxy, robotic, you know, kind of stuff. And so for grade 3 Halloween, I wish I had a picture. I dressed up as a robot. And so my dad helped me, and we got a cardboard box, and we cut holes in it and stuff and whatever. And, you know, dryer funnels. I put dryer funnels on my arms, and, we, like, glued buttons and knobs and on and off switches, like, all over my chest and back and whatever. It's just really, really unique costume for a kid like me. And we realized that, like, hey, like, I don't have a name for the robot. And so when you think about like a robot or a name for it, you think of like whatever bot and then a number, you know. Like I think of like Paintron 6 million or something like that, right? And my name being Caden, C-A-D-E-N, my whole family called me Cater, C-A-D-E-R. They just call me Cater, you know, like, how are you, Cater? How's it going? That was just a nickname of mine, right? Kind of weird, but that's just what they called me. And so my sister had the idea of Caterbot, and I was like, that's dope, I like that. And then for the number, my dad was like, what's the first number that comes to your head? And I said 4,000. Caterbot 4000 was the name of the robot. Wore it across my chest, and when I got my Xbox 360, I needed a gamer tag, and I couldn't think of anything for the life of me, and you know, I somehow like remembered Caterbot 4000. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That's it. So there you go. It's a story of me. Oh, thank you. I think it's a pretty neat story. I don't know. It's not like the coolest story I've heard for a username, but I don't know, it pieced together and it stuck. You know, Caterbot 4000. That's my it's my YouTube, my Twitch, my freaking everything, Instagram, whatever. Even my Snapchat is Caterbot 4000. You know, I don't know. It's stuck. That is the cutest and most wholesome thing I've heard in a long time. Well, thanks, I guess. But yeah, like I said, the reason Hamburglar is my picture, I have no idea. It's just funny. It can change. That's not like what represents me at all, as you can tell. But I don't even like McDonald's that much, to be honest. It makes me feel kind of sick after I eat it. But yeah, that's the name. I'm glad you both appreciated the story, dude. Frick. Pinwheel. Got him. Hi, I'm new and can't beat Pinwheel. Any suggestions? Yeah. Here. Oh, I was gonna leave a message. Hang on. Wait, I'm looking for... Oh, there's no messages in here. My best suggestion for trying to beat Pinwheel is just hit him. As he dies. Pinwheel is it's quite the meme joke boss, if you're not aware, Eternity. In the community. As you can see, I 3-shot him. He's at soul level 1, no less. He's kind of a prankster. Also, I got Mask of the Father, which is hype, but I already invested in my gear, so sticking to it. Yeah, I love those signs where it's like try like weakness attacking. True. That would be the boss's weakness. But don't feel bad if you die to pinwheel and stuff, because if you get to the phase where he splits into a bunch of guys and they're all shooting fireballs and stuff, like, it can kill you. It's just most of the time you kill him before he does that. Or it's because the catacombs was supposed to be a beginning area. Yeah, very possible. I mean, dog, please. Nice. But at the same time, like, you can't progress. You run into a wall, right? And then you have to climb yourself back up out of the catacombs. It's just, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a crappy reason to make the boss really weak. Like, I feel bad for the people that ran to the graveyard first when they started playing the game, because obviously it's the dead end, wrong way to go. Maybe they should have made that more clear for new players. Probably there's that message that says up for the ladder. They almost died the other day. I remember that! I was trying to climb the ladder and the freaking game wouldn't let me. Oh my gosh, that troll message by the developers. Yeah, and I got you to call freaking Miyazaki. Okay, what happened? I got you to call Miyazaki and you never told me. They had you on hold. And what? What do they say? Truth? You never let me know. This freaking Miyazaki has some explaining to do. Where's the hole? Where's the lake? Could have been human propelled, didn't it? He sounded angry. Yeah, I bet, man. Probably doesn't like getting called out like that. No! He said Dark Souls 4 is coming? Kappa? Kappa123 in the chat? I really hope they make a Dark Souls 4, but hey, even if they don't, the games they're coming out with are pretty good. Like Sekiro is a pretty good game. Elden Ring, I can't really tell. You know, it's... But I mean, it looks cool, it sounds cool. From what I can vouch from it. Sure, they'll make one. I hope so. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice. No scream off the bat. Good. Stop with that, dude. I will through it. Don't scream at me anymore, alright? Leave me alone. Alright, cheese percent. Stand here and mash R1. I don't need to bleed because he's a, oh yeah, he's a skeleton. He won't bleed. Take up that undead I died, bro. Dang. You don't see that very often. He didn't do the whole the blast very often. He did a blood loss there. A rare occurrence for me to die in the Needle boss fight. I guess I didn't focus the skeletons because he wasn't blasting. That was my bad. all good. Close. Yeah. I mean, like I said, he didn't do the blast enough, so the skeletons were just hitting me for free. I should have turned to hit them. Darn. Got you. Give me those 2 souls. Be wary of liar. Try range battle. How about try running through? That did damage to me, but I poised through it. That's funny. That's so funny. Good RNG with me not doing the scream so much. Nito is so neat, you don't say. But they call him the Rave Lord. Okay. On to 4 Kings, then DLC hype. DLC is gonna be interesting. Like I said, I feel like I maybe should upgrade my stupid Estus flask. I feel like maybe he has 1 more hour until 2. It's actually, if you type !time in the chat, it's only 11 o'clock. One more hour, it'll be midnight. But I think you're just excited for the 2 a.m. Texts. Try. Oh, interesting. 1.1 off puts me. Okay. If I let's do 3s. You tried exclamation mark time? Or that you tried to make a joke? Also, it'd be cool to see you do a lore run if that ever interests you. That'd be cool. I'm not sure what I would do for the lore run. Oh yeah, they got interrupted by the drop. You actually can't complete every quest line in the game in one playthrough. You have to do a new game plus in order to do it. If I remember correctly, don't burn me at the stake if I'm wrong. That was terrible. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you have to do a whole playthrough in order to get every single NPC quest line. Basically, just stream every hour of every day. Well, I kind of can't. Like I said, I have a full-time job. Have a somewhat of a life. Well, that dude just died. You know, so don't get me wrong. I love streaming. I stream all the time when I have spare time. Holy guacamole! Please don't kill me. You do? Oh my! What is this RNG, bro? All right, take my humanity. Well, the second king is going to spawn in 5 seconds. Damage, okay. Yeah, I got really bad RNG for the first kick. The second one spawned and just killed me. He did magic to AoE blast to grab, and I got hit by the grab. Unfortunate time loss. I kind of feel like I should grind Titanite chunks while I have the soft humanity for it, but I don't really feel like grinding, you know? I feel like I just want to upgrade the lightning hand axe because it attacks faster, so I can roll after it right away. Whereas like this, as you can see, it's just much slower. So I'm worried about fights like Manus and Calamite where I need to be fast. Wondering if that you know, maybe this will change as time goes on, but I'm not sure I could like do streaming as like a full-time job, you know? It's hard. I get tired from like streaming. Like yeah, I was in the dramatic arts for 12 years, but I don't know, still like I'm not putting on a character or anything. Like I'm being as real as I am. Like, I don't know, my friends have said I've done a good job of not being fake. As real as I possibly can be. But it's still like, I'm trying to be entertaining and engaging rather than me just sitting here mindless for hours. Well, there goes like 56,000 souls and 8 soft humanity. I don't really care. I agree with you. It's more exhausting when you talk constantly. Yeah, exactly. I'm impressed that people can stream for like 8+ hours a day and just be unfazed. Like 24-hour streams? Holy crap, dude, that would be... Which I don't do. Yeah, you say that you put your mic on when it's late at night, and I've been in some of your late at night streams, Truth, and you haven't put your mic on. Which makes me think you either lie or broke. Pick. And I'm just teasing you. It really doesn't matter. Sleep is more important? Yeah, to a degree. You don't want to oversleep, though. you're having like a depression 14-hour nap every day, you know, probably probably not. I'm not good at talking to myself, Captain. Fair. I mean, I don't talk to myself a whole lot. I mean, yeah, I guess I do. But I talk about, like, I talk with chat when people are in my chat talking, like you and, Eternity now, and Duke, and stuff. It's just, it's really nice to talk to people. It's me in those 6-hour naps. Talking to people makes things way, way, way easier, but I'm gonna drink a flask. I want to be full of it. Yeah, it's tough. I try to talk about stuff that's like directly affecting me. It's different also, honestly. Streaming is very different when I'm recording for YouTube. If recording for YouTube, like, it's like YouTube is not my platform of choice. Twitch is. YouTube is literally just there to archive my runs, but knowing that my runs are going to be there forever makes an impact on how I makes an impact on how I stream or like what I do. Knowing that it's there. The one time you and I were just hanging out doing PvP and stuff, that was heck of fun, and that was just like chilling, you know? I don't know. It just felt different. It felt good. Like, both feel good. I'm not saying one's better than the other. It's just different. Whenever I do use my microphone stream, I usually have just it's a lot easier to try. So. That's fair, honestly. Have you tried not being shy, Captain? Doing it. That was fun, PvP Master. That was enjoyable. Are we going to do it again? That was a questionable roll on my part. Not bad. I deserve it. I deserve that. I didn't heal the full, and that was a bad attack. What do you mean you failed? You killed me a bunch of times. Freaking sword did like 70% of my life bar, dude. Remember when I used to be shy, working in sales changes real quick. What do you mean by working in sales? Like sales of what specifically? I'll try that, Jess. Working in sales? Jewelry. Cool. Do you do that full time or part time? Be full life at for this boss. I don't think I can mess around too much with the damage I'm taking. Why do I do more damage with two-handed? I thought that didn't work. Getting guys spending thousands of dollars on engagement range is worth it. It's full time. I hope you're getting it. Wow. Freaking Engagement rings and weddings are expensive and stuff. I didn't have enough stamina. I don't really care about the damage, it's more of just a waste of time, as other kings now are going to spawn in this fight. That's the damage. If I get engaged, Smol's. Whoa! Okay, listen, Truth. There's a thing called TMI, and I think we crossed that line, alright? Jeez. Smo will smash me with his hammer with a ring attached to it. Boo woo. Jeez. You're not kidding though. It goes bad for all the guys that come to buy them. I always try to save the really nice ones eventually. I actually mean hit me with it. Don't mind. I apologize. I think like, you know those franchise Super Smash Brothers? I think the whole, like, when you invite a girl over to Smash and she doesn't bring her controller, like those memes I think are really funny, and it's like, you know, my apologies. DLC. Hope I don't cause any trouble. You're not gonna cause any trouble. You're fine. I just don't want you to assume that I naturally have a dirty mind, because I don't. Unless, ooh. E-grill right there. George Foreman up there. Also, Truth, what happened? I thought when we were talking, you were like, I need to find me a man like Smo, but then we saw Stray Demon, you were like, I need to find me a man like Stray Demon. Now we're talking. What the heck? I'm gonna Chloranthy ring on so I can get around faster. Because you guys pointed out that booty. Yeah, but you just said, I hope Smo smashes me with his hammer. So, like... But what about Stray? Stray's got a nice hammer. But Smo is overall better. You're not wrong. He's dummy thick. It's true. Thick with 2 C's. Thick. I think like Stray is more thick than Smo is. I don't know. Smo's got that, you know, that hourglass going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's got the hourglass, big. Honestly, let's be like 100% real. Like, when in any scenario is thick not better? Thick is always better. No matter what we're talking about. Thick is always better. Freaking sandwich? A thicker sandwich is way better. Milkshake? Thick milkshake's my guy. Smo is big. It's fair. I'm not wearing armor, though. Thick is always better. Right? Exactly. Thank you, right? Always. Like, I can't think of one scenario where thick is not better. Brick. Nice roll, Caden, dude. Oh, that was a good punish, actually. Thick is better. Fucking trash, but... Better if I had armor. Can't really do all that. Sorry. That's not bad for not having armor, but taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna take more, but fight nonetheless. Wait a minute, what the? I have more armor with the Ring of Steel Protection on. I was lied to. I thought I did the whole freaking build optimizer thing, man. What happened? Ring of Steel Protection gives me way more. Like, I overall have 156, and then with this... I have 129. Okay, well, I guess I screwed this whole idea up I had of having, like, getting really tanked. Whatever. Whatever, bro. Doesn't matter if I can get good anyways. Not getting it. I think I really did screw myself over with that all now. I don't have anything lighter. Lead, night clothes. .1 is the lightest. I mean, I guess I could maybe wear a mask of fog. There's nothing. Okay. Oh. delayed that? What do you mean? Freaking delay that? You rat. What a boss. Did it again. Make up your mind. That comboed into itself. Great for 4 gunshots? Are you serious? Holy frick. That's scary. Jeepers. Very close by. Dude, that's freaking scary. What the frick? Jeepers, stay safe. Man, I can't imagine, like, living in America being afraid of that all the time. You know? Like, shootings in Canada, like, never happen. Like, especially where I'm from, like, no, it just doesn't happen. Gang rounds, man. Honestly, I don't think it's worth committing to this. I think I just want to actually bone out and use the stuff to kindle a little bit. I like just random violence, if that makes sense. I'm completely safe. Okay, well, it does make me feel a little bit better, but still, like, that's scary. I'm really sorry. Crazy. Like I said, I don't know. I don't have to deal with that, or you know what I mean, like living here in Canada, like yeah, there's sometimes like shootings like over, like I'm from Alberta, sometimes you hear about it elsewhere, but not really. Nice. That. I'm blanking. Yeah, don't worry, Truth. It just, oh, there's people that, I was spamming. Oh, what the frick? I think that was. But make sure you don't want to get shot. Don't want me having to come up in the hood, go and ramble on a whole gang. Something happens. It would not be very epic. I mean, having something happen to Truth is, yeah, very not epic, but you doing something like that would be pretty epic. Spam and roll, bro. What in the frick happened? That was a stored action. That R1 got me killed. That's pretty sad. Never liked this boss. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty bad at Sanctuary Guardian. I don't like a moveset at all that much. My only problem with Sanctuary Guardian is he doesn't have enough times where he's open. He flies around way too much. They have him too many moves that involve him being up in the air and flying around and stuff. Like, the only move that's like safe to hit him after is like he like lands or like the big blast. I'm not a huge fan of the fight either. Really cool like design. But... Okay, that's my bad. Like right there. That's like the only time you hit him. He did a multi-shot there, I'm pretty sure. Nice not getting staggered for my second attack. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin. Tail cut was really hard for you. Yeah, you saw me do the tail cut earlier. You really have to just do it after his one fly attack. That's like the only opportunity you have. You have to go sideways on that. That's like super. See what I mean? It just jumps and flies. And that's all you do. The boss monitor. I haven't played through a lot of the Monster Hunter games, so I'm not the pro on that. Like I said, I didn't upgrade my hand axe like at all, but I don't think the issue is my damage. I think it's just me not like rolling all of his attacks properly. But even if the damage is gonna be way lower, I'm gonna try this and see how I feel. Even if the damage is lower, the weapon feels better. You ever play with viewers window? No! That would be cool. I'd be super up for that, actually. I would not be opposed to that in the slightest. Yeah, I don't think the axe helped me at all. You know, I think like a community co-op run would be awesome. I'd be super down for that. It wouldn't be much of like a challenge, though, but it would be just a way to get involved in that community. It'd just be fun. I don't always need to be making this game hard. So yeah, I would for sure play with viewers. That's so weird that sometimes that combos and sometimes it doesn't. At least be consistent. Could've got an R1 here probably. What in the frick was that? Combo, I shouldn't roll it. I wonder if that was coming already. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit less. I'm getting tired of having to focus more on the boss fights. My apologies if that's becoming boring. I swear I rolled that. I swear on me, mother. Like. Man, if Sanctuary Guardian is taking me this long, I can't even imagine what how great Manus is. Usually I don't have this much issue with Sanctuary. I'm not sure why he's bugging me right now. On other runs I had no issue. On this one I do for some reason. I'm here for you the whole way. Well, I know you are Truth, but I don't want Eternity to feel like she's stuck. She can leave anytime she wants. I mean, so can you. I just know that you don't. That one time you fell asleep, but... I was gonna do the ASMR thing into the mic, but I feel like that's getting pretty annoying. First try. Lurk and sleep is my specialty. Relatable. Relatable. I mean, not the whole sleep thing, but... First try. Frick. Okay. I'm gonna do 15 flasks for Artorias. 15 should be good. I don't think I'll need the full 20. Probably do 10, but being safe. Artorias is a lot of just you just don't get hit. But the whole game should be. I'm probably gonna go till midnight, and then I'm gonna be out. I gotta get up at 9 a.m. tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I am, then I will be. But I wouldn't bank on it. Pretty low chance. I mean, I will be tomorrow night. Like, tomorrow night for sure. Like, later on. I don't know when. And I probably will be Monday as well. As those are my days off, Sunday, Monday. But the whole, like, day/afternoon Sunday, I don't think I'm... Dang. Sorry. Oh, good. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be hanging out with my, my girlfriend. Be hanging out. Whatever. But yeah. When it gets more towards the night, then I'll be streaming again. I wish you could get those big scissors they have. Also, the Thunder ASMR. Man, I freaking love Thunder. Thanks. So do I. We haven't been getting along like super well as of recent, so do a lot of fighting. Such is life, though. I might assume I'll definitely be back next time. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Yeah, you too, Jester. I think Eternity. But I appreciate the follow again a lot. Hope you have a great sleep. Catch you around next time. Thanks again. Not Artorias. 143. That's good damage. That hit me? What was the hitbox on that? Dang, Artorias, you've been getting the gains in. Dang, Artorias, I've been choking this fight. How flasks though. The only issue is trying to heal versus Artorias is a little bit sketchy sometimes. Nothing? I mean, the fight's lasting long enough for you to go for it. A little more open here, brother. Pocket sand. The issue is, this weapon is so slow. I'm scared to attack. I feel like I'm just gonna get hit after everything. The club stagger is just so real. I feel like I probably should have farmed for the chunks. Honestly, depending on how these next couple attempts here go on Artorias, I might just farm chunks. Maybe even a slab off stream for next time. So learn that with Manus. I had when I did it strength only, I had the freaking club, and the club is so bad to fight Manus. I did over an hour of attempts versus Manus in my only level strength run. Like I was gonna beat him. Dedicating. Also, I thought +3 was gonna full heal me, but it turns out that I would need +4 to full. Slab first try? I doubt it. I mean, I was grinding earlier and I didn't get a slab. I was just going for chunks, so. Slab first try would be cool though. Would appreciate it. I'm glad that I'm not getting like hyper one-shot though. I need to just like try to hit him more. Even if I get hit in the process or die, like I just need to figure out what's safe other than that. I'm closer. Like that has a follow-up, so I can't do anything there. Same thing with that. What you got for me, buddy? What an interesting time to... Wow, you didn't hit me there? I just had enough time to roll that. Darn. I rolled too late. Okay. Like I said, it might just be a combination of me getting tired. My fatigue. I realized that I've been awake for almost 18 hours. I worked a full 8-hour shift and hung out with some buddies of mine. And we played stuff that used my brain. So. I guess that nap didn't help as much. That's what I could have used today as a nap sometime. Like I said, honestly, sometimes I nap and I just feel worse after. I just feel like groggy and... Ugh. Maybe that's just me. Oh, that doesn't happen to me. Yeah, almost every nap I take, I feel like groggy and like almost sick after. Hi, Yoshi. gonna be honest, I didn't know you had a third follow-up there. Get me away from the wall. I don't want to get some wall, though. That was a bad roll. We should have gotten one there. Also, I thought I was going to be farther behind. That's just my fault. What the heck was that from? I've never seen him try to buff face to wave. Interesting. Pretty minimal punish. Hi Yoshi. What do you need, Papa? Why are you whining? Bad heal. I never quite understand how that hits. Like that. And I'm not poising through it, obviously. Nice roll catch, buddy. That's sick. That's part of the boss fight being super cool. Like, he has a roll catch, like, freaking AI. Like, that's just cool. Very well done. That was a really bad roll on that part. No! Good night. There are toys. We meet again. First try. Nice fight. Yeah. Artorias is always a super fun fight. Like I said. I don't know. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. Getting pretty tired here, and I don't really want to start Manus right now, just because frick, I wouldn't be able to do the Manus fight. But anyways, yeah, I got a lot of support this stream. This is crazy. Truth hosted me with 5 viewers, and I got 3 new followers. So this is crazy. Even if there were alternate accounts, I don't care. It's big growth for me, alright? I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I said, I'll be back probably tomorrow night with these runs, unless something tragic happens to me, which let's hope not. Hey, yeah, thanks. I hope tomorrow goes well for you as well, Truth. I hope you have a nice Sunday. Taking it easy. Anyways, to everybody else watching and supporting, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And until next time, peace.